happy Friday and happy official new year. I hope that your year is off to a great start. If not, I pray that it gets better, and I pray that you may transform your thinking in believing and hoping that it will get better. Okay, so I'll just get right to the topic. This is mostly for the single ladies. I mean, if you're not single and you're watching this, that's what's up, and I would love to hear what you have to say. And if you're a guy and you're watching this, share this to your sisters, and I would love to honestly hear your viewpoints as well, single guys, men. Anyways, so I follow a lot of bloggers, preachers on the social media platform, and they use it, most of these people, they use the platform to, glorify God as well as talk about relationships a lot. I mean, I think relationships is just, man, when you say relationship, I feel like the young people just ooh, let's talk about it, because we're all curious. But there's this thing that I've noticed. So most of the preachers that I do follow, or they talk about, the ones that are married, they talk about how there was a season where they decided that I'm no longer going to get into any random relationship that's not going to lead into marriage, and I'm going to focus on God and myself, and and God brings Boaz, then that happens. And then in that process, they usually meet their husband. And then the ones who are not married but are in a serious relationship, they always talk about how they also decided to get to a point where I want to work on me and focus on God. And that's when they met whoever they're dating currently. Now, that's great, because I think you do need to get to a point where you need to understand that you need to give your all to God and just focus on you and grow and really just, put your heart all into Christ, and whatever follows next, will happen. But I also think in that, because so many people say similar things like that, I think it comes off as a formula. And so I think it has so many single ladies out here thinking that, okay, so I need to decide that I'm done with guys or done with random relationships, and then when I focus on me and serving the Lord, my husband's gonna come. It comes off as formula, because it's worked for Sister A. Sister B said this, Sister C also said that. So I know when I say in 2017, if I say that I am not going to get into any relationship, I'm all about Jesus, I'm all focused on God, I want it to me, I know God's gonna send him. Now, will God send him? Yeah, he can. I mean, he wants to bless you with your husband because you desire, he will give us the desires of our hearts, But this is where I think it's wrong. I think that we shouldn't think about it as a reward. We shouldn't think about finding our husbands as reward, because when you're taking that time off, or you're thinking in the form of, I have to do this to get my husband, is flawed. Just know that God will bring that person at the right time. And when you do take time to focus on him, truly focus on him, there are so many things you can learn and grow into, and just enjoy life and stop thinking about things as a formula. You can't figure out God. Because it happened like that to Sister A doesn't mean it happened to you like that. Because if it took 5 years to meet Boaz for Sister A, what if it takes you more? If it takes you longer? Are you going to get tired and be like, okay, Lord, I've been serving you for quite a long time. I need for you to, bring this husband. You'll get like that. You don't want to think like that. But if you're truly invested in just growing and loving God, time won't be anything, because you'll be so in love with Christ, and you'll be growing and accomplishing every section of your destiny slowly and surely, and just moving on up and up, and just doing the work of the Lord and being happy. So that's all. I hope this makes sense. So even as you follow those bloggers, preachers, as I do myself, just be mindful. Everyone's process is different, but you can't really make a formula in this husband thing. It's God has that figured out in his own way, and it's a process, not a reward. All right, guys, that is it, and I hope you guys will share this. I want to hear your views because I'm very curious. So yeah, thanks guys, bye.
Visit me again, again. Father, visit me again, again. That my life would change forever.